Man, what's good, YouTube? Man, it's Corey Ratcliffe, and you're tuning in to Corey the Phone Trader channel. We back with another banger. So I took some trades today, guys, and I almost messed up in one of my accounts, y'all. Man, I'm getting ready to explain it. Still some good news about it, but also I got some news in my 50K Apex funded account. Got some bad news. Alright, so we're going to start on a micro NASDAQ 15-minute time frame. And you see nothing. This is the all-time high up here. So I was banking on the market going to these white lines. This is the first one, that's the second one, that's the third one. I was looking for bounces. I had a biased mindset because from yesterday, I was right about yesterday. After the market took off, it came and remade all that up, and then it took off again. That's how NASDAQ do when like a strong push come. But over here, I was looking for the market to bounce off these lines that I have drawn out. So this very first line is a very good demand setup, y'all. So I was looking for the market to tap this white line from my first demand zone, and it almost hit it, but it didn't. So I just waited, and then that joker took off and hit up there. That would have gave me a good profit, but I didn't take it. So I waited for it again, and the area barely came down, and then I thought it was gonna go back up, man. So I ended up getting in this trade late. I took this same trade with my funded futures 50K funded account, and as you guys can see, that demand zone didn't even hold. It just pushed right through it, man. I got in late on both of them, and it didn't go my way. I ended up losing $250. I wanted to cover fees, but I said I'll let it breathe. It is what it is. It didn't play out. I'm done trading this account for the day. Still in a good spot, man. It's all good. Only one trade on this account, and then the second trade that I took on this 50K Apex funded account on the 5-minute time frame, it wicked my area right here, and then as you guys can see, it just kept going down. So there's two trades I've lost already. That's $250. So so far we've lost $500 between these two trades. So then the final one, guys, if I go to the 4-hour time frame, I'm like, this thing just keeps pushing down, man. Maybe I need to go to a higher time frame. And as you guys can see, no wonder the market started up here, and then it just kept pushing. The first white line right here didn't hold. The second white line didn't hold, because had I went to the higher time frame, I would have seen that there is a demand zone down here, and those gaps needed to be filled. This was the bigger move right here. This is the one I should have been paying attention to. So I ended up getting in on this trade, guys, but I ended up getting in somewhere up here, man. I ended up having FOMO because look at this, guys. This was the picture perfect trade off a major trend line, the blue trend line, I'm sorry, and then there's a 4-hour demand. I put a limit order in, guys, and look how close the order didn't even get filled, y'all. Look how close it got and didn't even fill me. Look at that. That's why I had my position in that. I'm like, man, y'all couldn't go down there and grab that, and that thing left me, man. Had I got in on this trade, guys, and I had planned on holding this trade because I knew it wanted to go all the way back up here. As you guys can see, my take profit would have got hit. It would have got hit, man. So I would have made the money back from this trade, the money back from this trade, and there's a 30% consistency rule. I was aiming for a 1 to 3. I was risking $250 per trade. So I was aiming for a total of $750 today. So I lost that trade. That would have made it up. I lost that trade. That would have made it up. And then I also would have made my full $750. So had I got in on this trade, guys, I would have made all my money back, and plus the max that I can make on this 30% rule, man. I got mad, y'all, because that didn't feel me, man. And I only had 250 more. I had about $200 of intraday trailing drawdown left. I was hot, man, and I tried to hurry up and get in, and it was leaving me. I'm like, this thing did not feel me, and it's leaving me. And I got in somewhere about the middle of this week right here, and it just came down, stopped me out, and then took right back off up, man. I'm like, daggone it, man. And as you guys can see, we lost $746. That was the rest of my intraday trailing drawdown and the rest of the money on the account. Guys, I've had this Apex 50K account for 2 months. So I can't be mad at that, y'all. I cannot be mad at this. I held on to this account for almost 2 months. It seems like after the account was playing around for about a whole month. I had the account, the account was playing around for almost about a month and 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I had this account at $51,000. And I grabbed the other $500. The max this account ever got up to is $51,500. And so after I had the account back down to $51,000, then it got down to like $50,800. The account never saw daylight anymore. And I just kept trying to say, hey, I'm gonna just look for another setup and see if it go my way. It haven't been going my way, y'all. I would get little profits and then take another trade, and it'll just deck me right out. I can't be mad at this account. I held on to it for officially 2 months, y'all. I can't be mad. Can't nobody be mad at me, man. I took 3 legit trades where I used supply and demand. Any other time I take those trades and the trades just didn't work out, and that very last trade would have made me all my money back. And I didn't get filled, and I just went in FOMO and then ended up getting in by halfway. It ended up stopping me out and taking off again, man. So the Apex 50K account is officially gone, y'all. It's done, man. It's all good. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. It is what it is, man. I'm learning to have that I don't care attitude. I really can be proud of myself. I had the account shoot for 2 months, but it's all good. So this is where the account is for the funded account. Now, guys, check this out. This account is done. Let's go to my eval that I passed yesterday, that I thought I passed yesterday. Check this out, y'all. Y'all see that? So with this account, it's only supposed to be $53,000 to pass this account. So I'm getting ready to explain what happened. So yesterday, y'all, that crazy trade that I caught, that the market just took off at opening, and then I went on for a sale for 1 to 2. I risked $1,000, and I risked $1,000, and I made $2,000 in profit yesterday. So that account was supposed to be passed yesterday at $53,000 and some change. Y'all, I forgot that I bought a starter plus my funded futures account, a 50K account. You can only make 50% of $3,000. So I ended up making $2,000 yesterday when I was only, the max I was supposed to make was $1,500. I messed up, man, and I didn't know that. And so I woke up this morning and was like, all right, I got 2 funded accounts, man. I got one account that's up and the other one should be there. And I noticed that the account was still at $53,000. It was at $53,000 and some change. I didn't see nowhere it said funded. It didn't say SF. It still said EV. I'm like, what happened, bro? I made the $3,000. Why is this account not funded? And so I was just looking at the account, and I looked back at the trade, and then I went to the website. I said, oh my gosh, I forgot. I can only make 50% of $3,000. So I was only, the max I was supposed to make was $1,500, and I made $2,000. I said, okay, so I'm gonna have to make an extra $500 and some change to cover it. So I was talking in Cove Traders chat. Shout out to Cove Trader, another day trader that has really helped me a lot, man, just by watching him how he trade and stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? I've won free accounts from him. And I was asking in the chat, and shout out to Josh. Josh is the one, and Jay Style, shout out to you too. both Josh the strategist, Jay Styles, and Cove Trader, they all told me the same thing, that I made too much and I'm going to have to make double. I was like, okay, I made $500 and some change. That should be it, right? They was like, no, because you went over the 50%. You was only supposed to make $1,500. You made $2,000. So you have to have the account at $54,000 in order to pass. I said, man, I was like, oh my gosh, man, no, man, daggone it, man. So now I gotta make an extra $1,000 or try to get the account above $54,000 in order to pass this eval. So that same move that I showed y'all on the 4-hour time frame, that was the trade that I took. Now the crazy thing was, I ended up getting in late on that trade, but the market ended up coming all the way back down to that entry where I showed that white line at the 4-hour time frame of that demand zone, and I got right in. I said, this thing is probably just coming to retest it, and then it's going to take back off. And that's what ended up happening, man. After I lost that Apex 50K account due to, you know what I'm saying, getting in the middle of it, and then it stopping me out, it came down. It came all the way back down to that same entry. I got in and I made my $1,000, man. Well, I made $947. As you guys can see, I just showed you a minute ago, that trade gave me what I needed. So I thought I passed it yesterday, but we officially passed it today because I made too much yesterday. Oh my gosh, man. So we finally got this account legit passed. It was passed yesterday. Apparently it wasn't, so we passed it today. We made a profit of $947.40 to pass this thing officially. So yeah, man, it is what it is, man. So instead of 3 funded accounts, I got 2 funded accounts by My Funded Futures. We lost a trade today in that other funded account. I'm not trading no more today. I'm done. There's news later on. I don't even want to fool with it. I'm just going to come back tomorrow and see if I see a setup. If I find it, I'm going to take it. It is what it is. And we lost the 50K Apex account after having this account 2 months. I'm not mad about it. I think I did good. I held on to that account for a long time. I'm really proud of myself, man. So we still got 2 funded accounts. It's all good, man. So that's all I got for y'all today. We almost messed up, but we ended up finding another good setup, and we ended up taking that trade, and we officially have that 50K My Funded Futures account passed. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell for more videos and bangers. Record the phone trader got coming out. We almost messed up, boy. I for sure thought I was gonna wake up seeing that account funded, but I ended up making too much. But hey, we ended up making, you know what I'm saying, we ended up making enough money to have it passed. So it's all good, man. Until next time, man, y'all stay locked in and stay humble. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. Keep God first, and God will supply all your needs, man. It is what it is, man. Peace, blessings, love y'all. Until next video, love y'all, man. Thank you for your support. And you know the motto after every video. In 3, look, can't even count. 3, 2, 1. Ah, holla! Peace out, baby. Deuces.